Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about swapping out our stock Octominer fans. It's a stock one right here. We're swapping it out with a bgears brand. This is a lot faster fan. We're going to see if that has an impact on our Octominer performance. So if you think that's interesting, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, go to cryptollc.org. If you want us to set you up a GPU or ASIC mining farm, or you want to buy yourself some GPUs or ASICs, we have a marketplace there, good prices, great time to jump in. You're tired of Biden printing trillions and trillions and trillions, and you don't know how low that dollar is going to go and how high inflation is going to go. Build yourself a crypto farm and save your wealth. Before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth. We all know that part. But Jesus Christ saves your soul. So make sure you have one and the other. All right, let's get started. So today's video, I already swapped out the front fans to the bgears. That's already been done. We ran some tests to see if it's faster. Not faster, but if it cools off the cards better. So we're doing various tests. If you guys watched our previous videos, we did tests on zotac 3080s. We did evga 3080s. We did FE, nvidia 3080s. We did gigabyte 3 fan, gigabyte turbos. We did a whole bunch of videos. But today's video, we're going to be checking if these faster fans provide more cooling, if it makes a difference or it does not make a difference. All right, so here's our stock fan. Now this is a miner dude version. Before we get started, this is a miner dude version. It's the same as Octominer. Everything's exactly the same. You can see the front of it. They have their own little emblem here. It's got that standard 5 fans. You know, everything's basically the same fan size, same fan speed, all that stuff is the same. They did change out the stickers here on the back. On the original Octominer or stock version of Octominer, it just has Octominer on there. It's a different fan actually. This is a different fan. It's not like the Octominer one. So basically everything's the same. Just keep that in mind. Just because it looks black or dark gray, it's still an Octominer. Everything's the same. So what we did was we swapped out for bgears, right? We bought this brand. This is a 140 by 120 millimeter, exactly the same as this previous stock fan. We swapped it out for this one because these ones run at 5200 RPM. These ones run at 3200 RPM. So there's a big difference between 52 and 32. That's going to allow more airflow to travel through the case. You can see here, these are running at, they're supposed to be running at 52, but we're going to get in more details about that situation there because technically they're not running at 52. They're supposed to be running at 52. But anyway, we ran it. We have zotacs in this Octominer here. Zotac 3080 3 fan. We removed the 3 fans because we're running them just with the heatsink without the fans. So if I show you guys the back side here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you take a look inside, you'll see that there's no fans there. I can put my finger in there, well, kind of. You know, and I can go like this. I'm not hitting any fans or anything. So there's no fans on these cards. No fans. We removed them because the fans are pretty bad on Zotac cards. They just break all the time. It's better to just remove it and to just run airflow through it using an Octominer. Have nice, good, fast airflow and get rid of the fans. Right? So we did that. So, the results for this. So the results for the change. First of all, actually before we get to the results, first of all, when we plugged in these bgears, what happened was Octominer was not detecting the proper speed of bgears. So there's a special module inside Octominer that regulates fan control. And that special module needs to be either exchanged or have an updated firmware on it, because it's basically sending signals either to the fan or from the fan, where the fan is supposed to be spinning at 5200, but the module is blocking the fan from actually spinning at that rate. We noticed from running some tests that they were only spinning at about 4100 RPMs. So our test conclusion is based off the fact that they are not running at 52, but they were running at 41. All right, so keep that in mind. It's still better than 32. So we went from 32 to 41. Now we talked with Octominer and that should be solved here in the near future. But see, these are the type of tests, the type of scenarios, the type of communication that we bring to the table when we set up GPU or ASIC mining farms for our clients, is that we go through all these technical details. We have talk with hiveos, we talk with Octominer, we talk with their engineering team, their engineering department, and we formulate a custom build for Crypto LLC. It's custom built, custom setup that will allow us to run the type of fans we need, the type of spacing we need, the type of setup we need, the watts. All those things are incorporated into our build out for Crypto LLC to make sure that our clients get the best airflow, the best cooling capabilities that allow the cards that they purchased to run at maximum rate, provide the most return on your money and all that. And of course to future-proof it, because you don't want to just buy a bunch of 2000 series or 1000 series cards and then they come out of you know, much use in a very short amount of time, maybe like 3-4 years. To get the newest cards and you run them a lot longer. So you run them maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years and so on. So that's why we get 3000 series. But anyway, that's what we bring to the table when we set up our farms for our clients. So again, this guy's spinning at 40, 41, 42, this guy's at 32. And we noticed that on average, the temperature dropped by about 4 degrees Celsius on the memory. The core was not really tested because we were running Ethereum, and the core doesn't really have any problems running on basically any of the cards. It's mostly just VRAM temperatures. The core just, it has a really huge, huge block that has a lot of heatsink material right on it, provides good surface, and provides good cooling for that. So I doubt that any algorithms in the future will ever overheat the core. You have to just focus on the VRAM. And we noticed that. We ran a ProgPow algorithm, Ravencoin, an Octopus algorithm. We ran various other algorithms, and none of them really affected the core much. It might have rose a little bit, but we still have a lot of headroom and a lot of space to have that core go up. So again, switching from this slower fan to the newer fan, even though it was running at 4100 rather than 52, we dropped 4 degrees on the VRAM. That's very, very good. Just looking at the fact that we just replaced the fans. We didn't do anything else. The airflow is still the same. We didn't increase the space between the GPUs. We didn't increase anything. The airflow is the same. We just simply took these fans, took them out, plugged in our 5200 RPM for our B gears. We plugged in those guys and ran the same exact scenario, same temperatures, outside ambient temperature, interior temperature, everything's the same. Everything's basically all the same. 4 degree drop. So it's pretty good. Again, we're going to be talking with the engineering departments over there to find a solution for this, because we need to run these not at 41, right? We need to run them at 52. Guessing by the fact that we went from 32 to 41, and we had a 4 degree drop, then if you take that linearly, I would assume another 4 degree drop once we go to 52. From 41 to 52, probably go another 4 degree drop. So that's good results. Very, very good results. So our little test unit here, this is, by the way, our test unit. We're running all our tests on this guy, basically most of them. We also have another warehouse with some more Octominers over there that we ran tests, but we ran a lot of algorithm tests on this guy. And you can see it's just pretty much just plugged in, laying here all by itself. Not really on a shelf or anything. But so far, so good. We'll keep you guys posted. We'll see what happens with hiveos and with Octominer. Make sure the hiveos detects this thing running at 52 sometime in the near future. But I hope you guys liked the video. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Go to cryptollc.org. If you are looking for us to set you up a GPU or ASIC mining farm, if we want to buy yourself some GPUs or ASICs. Right now, again, best time to buy. Prices are down. You can get them at MSRP. You can get thousands of units, thousands of 3080s, if that's what you're looking for. And if you're buying thousands, you can go even lower than MSRP when you're buying thousands of them. You can go maybe $100 lower, $200 lower than MSRP. So the price is really good. Right now is the best time to jump in. And that's going to be it for this one. Until next time, bye.